Greetings, everyone. The case of Yu Menglong's death has now escalated to international mainstream media, with outlets such as the BBC beginning to report on it. Despite the proliferation of unverified videos from the scene circulating online, one fact is undeniable. Yu Menglong faced significant danger prior to his death. Why? Because netizens have uncovered that during a live stream before his passing, Yu Menglong repeatedly used brief moments to emit cries for help. On the side of the involved parties, recent findings reveal a shadowy connection. Song Yiren, one of the implicated individuals, has been linked to Peng Liyuan, China's first lady. From Song Yiren's ties to Peng Liyuan, to Xi's alleged connections to Xi Jinping, to Kai Yijia's rumored links to Kai Chi, and even to the circulated claims of a relationship between Yu Menglong and Xi Jinping, referred to as the distant prince in an alleged suicide note. The case continues to spiral. Notably, nearly all individuals implicated appear to have ties to the Xi Jinping family or the so-called Xi family army. As we've repeatedly stated, in an environment of opaque black box politics, conspiracy theories are bound to flourish. While we can maintain a cautious distance from such theories, can so many coincidences truly be dismissed as mere chance? Or is there indeed an unseen thread connecting these events? In the United States, following former President Trump's public post criticizing the Department of Justice, DOJ, for inaction, the DOJ finally made a move yesterday, taking its first significant step, indicting former FBI Director James Comey, an unprecedented event in American history. What charges has Comey been indicted on? Are they related to his alleged hints at orchestrating an assassination attempt on Trump? Today is September 26, 2025, Eastern Time. I am Tang Jingyuan, and we are currently navigating a period of severe throttling for reasons unknown. We urgently need your support. Please subscribe, share, and like our program to help us weather this storm. Let's now turn to the latest developments in the Yu Menglong case. The latest viral claim on social media suggests that Chinese authorities are preparing to smear Yu Menglong's reputation. A widely circulated screenshot from Xiaohongshu, China's equivalent of Instagram, shows a group chat message stating, "Just received word from another group admin that tonight at 10 p.m. outside the village, there will be a release of damaging information about Xiaoyu, Yu Menglong, likely related to molestation, private life, or sexual assault. Don't believe it, and please inform other groups." Overseas self-media figure Li Muyi received an email tip indicating that China's propaganda system has mobilized online trolls, colluding with police to launch a defamation campaign against Yu Menglong. Screenshots reveal messages instructing group members, "Attention! Over the next few days, post damaging information about Yu Menglong. 8 yuan per post. AI-generated content pays 200 yuan per post. DM me." Several users responded with "received." Additionally, a screenshot from the controversial Evil Wiki shows an urgent internal report from Beijing's Chaoyang District Public Security Bureau regarding Yu Menglong's unnatural death, marked internal, strictly confidential. The document's first section states that authorities are investigating a case of Yu Menglong allegedly molesting a child on September 9th, followed by his release on bail, pending trial on September 10th. On September 11th, at 6:12 a.m., police received a report of his fatal fall. In other words, multiple sources suggest that China's legal and propaganda systems are orchestrating a campaign to tarnish Yu Menglong's image with fabricated claims of a sordid private life. The goal appears to be to quell public outrage and sympathy over his alleged murder by portraying him as a criminal who, under immense psychological pressure from an investigation, got drunk and accidentally fell to his death. The second major development is the release of clear internal footage from the apartment building in Beijing's Chaoyang District's Sunshine Upper East Complex, where the incident occurred. The video, provided by a resident named Li Xiaoshu, shows workers replacing a window screen in a living room. Here's a screenshot of the footage. The image clearly shows that the window's horizontal bar is at least 1.2 meters high, reaching approximately waist level for Yu Menglong, who stood at 1.83 meters tall. This height is sufficient to prevent an adult male from accidentally falling, as the body's center of gravity would be below the bar unless the individual deliberately leaned far out, suggesting intent to jump. Moreover, the window screen in question was neatly cut open. Could someone so intoxicated as to be unaware of mortal danger have the clarity of mind to carefully cut a screen and then awkwardly lean out to gaze into the pitch-black scenery outside? Furthermore, it's widely known in the entertainment industry that Yu Menglong was not a heavy drinker. Why would he suddenly become so inebriated only to forego sleep, go to the living room, open the window, cut the screen, and lean out? The third point of interest concerns Song Yiren, one of the implicated individuals and rumored to be Yu Menglong's gossip girlfriend or acquaintance. She is alleged to have invited or lured Yu Menglong to a private gathering on the night of the incident, attended by high-profile entertainment industry figures such as producer Xi, director Fong Li, and Chung Ching-song. Following Yu Menglong's death, Song Yiren is accused of taking his phone to prevent him from seeking help or recording evidence, and possibly participating in staging the scene to resemble an accidental fall. Recent leaks suggest that Song Yiren leveraged her mother, Yu Xiaohua, to establish a connection with Peng Liyuan. Yu Xiaohua, a Canadian returnee, is reportedly close to the family of CCTV host Xi Jinping, who in turn is said to have a long-standing friendship with Peng Liyuan, both hailing from Shandong and described as inseparable friends in entertainment circles. This forms one potential link between Yu Xiaohua and Peng Liyuan. Another connection involves Peng Liyuan's high school classmate from Yunxi No. 1 Middle School in Shandong, Bian Xianghui. Bian, a former official in Weihai City, Shandong, had a secretary named Zhu Zhengyang, who shares the rare surname Zhu with Xi Jinping. With only 240,000 people in China bearing this surname, netizens speculate a possible familial tie. On August 7, 2025, Yu Xiaohua visited the United Front Work Department of Jinan's Shizhong District, where she was received by Deputy Minister Zhou Bo, who happens to be a subordinate of Zhu Zhengyang. This is widely seen as another link between Yu Xiaohua and Peng Liyuan. Despite Song Yiren issuing a lawyer's statement and a 5-point clarification on Weibo to deny these allegations, she has failed to quell public skepticism. Many netizens have demanded concrete alibi evidence rather than mere statements. Intriguingly, Taiwanese actor Lin Bohong, who co-starred with Song Yiren in Six Coffee Shop, recently unfollowed her on Instagram, a move seen as a significant signal. Several other celebrities have also unfollowed her, and her role in the upcoming drama Without You was promptly recast, reflecting a broader boycott. The fourth notable revelation concerns another implicated figure, actress and powerful figure Tian Hairong, who is alleged to have paid 50 million yuan in hush money to dozens of residents in the Sunshine Upper East complex. According to data from the Chinese real estate platform Fong.com, 93 units in the complex were listed for sale simultaneously after the incident, with prices ranging from 11.5 million to 16.5 million yuan, described as residents urgently offloading their properties. This is widely interpreted as a self-preservation move by residents fearing entanglement in a massive cover-up. Further leaks include a Xiaohongshu post revealing a list of Sunshine Upper East residents who allegedly received hush money, complete with red handprint signatures, reportedly linked to Tian Hairong. Tian, better known as the widow of Dalian tycoon Su Ming than for her acting career, is a significant figure. Su Ming, closely tied to disgraced politician Bo Xilai and considered his financial backer, died of a heart attack in prison just before his release, making him a key witness in Bo's case. Tian Hairong's ties to director Chung Ching-song, another key figure in the Yu Menglong case, span over 26 years, drawing significant attention. As the inheritor of Su Ming's multi-billion yuan fortune, Tian is seen as a representative of powerful capital interests. The day after the Chaoyang Public Security Bureau issued its police report, Tian shared it on social media. However, sharp-eyed netizens noticed that her version lacked the safe Beijing Chaoyang watermark, suggesting she had access to a pre-release draft. indicating unusually close ties to the police. Some speculate that Tian bribed the police, but this seems implausible. Given the scale of the Yu Menglong case, it's unlikely that a wealthy widow could single-handedly influence the entire Chaoyang district police force with money alone. The more likely factor is pressure from higher authorities. While Tian may have paid off residents, manipulating the police and Beijing's public security system would require intervention from top-level power. This suggests the case is far beyond the control of a few entertainment industry moguls. From this perspective, unverified rumors, such as Kai Yijia being Kai Chi's illegitimate son, Xi being a distant relative of Xi Jinping or even his illegitimate son, or Xi Jinping's involvement, while difficult to substantiate, point to the undeniable influence of red elites behind the scenes. Why has the Yu Menglong case caused such a seismic reaction? It transcends typical entertainment industry scandals. Many compare it to the chained woman case or the Tangshan assault case. And while there are parallels, one key difference stands out. The victims in those cases were from society's lower strata, viewed with a sense of detachment by the public, who felt relatively safe. Yu Menglong, however, was a celebrity, a figure admired by millions, yet he met a gruesome end with no ability to resist. This has instilled profound fear. When red elites can brazenly devour lives without restraint, no one is safe. Your temporary safety merely means they haven't yet targeted your resources. The unchecked impunity of these red elites defies imagination. Take, for example, the once prominent red monk Shi Yongxin. A recent expose on Jihu, titled Shi Yongxin's Confessions Are Shocking. You can't imagine how lavish his lifestyle is, revealed stunning details. The post discloses that Shi Yongxin claimed a monthly salary of just 700 yuan, supposedly spent on Buddhist artifacts. However, investigators uncovered a lifestyle of staggering opulence. His Yunjin Kasaya, monk's robe, is valued at 160,000 yuan, handcrafted by 6 embroiderers over 3 months, adorned with gold and silver threads and jade ornaments. His monk's shoes, deviating from the traditional 6-hole design symbolizing purity, are custom-made in the style of athletic shoes in a prestigious yellow-brown hue, costing over 10,000 yuan per pair. Shi Yongxin's obsession with Buddhist beads borders on mania. Far from ordinary sandalwood or agarwood, his beads are made of rare blood amber, blue amber, and chicken fat yellow beeswax, with some strings made of namu, rosewood, or wangwali, valuable enough to buy a Beijing apartment. His most prized possession is a string of pristine gold amber beads worth over 100 million yuan, which he calls Buddha's light. Rather than residing in a traditional abbot's chamber at Shaolin Temple, Shi Yongxin occupies a private courtyard guarded by security, resembling a personal fiefdom. The courtyard is furnished with high-end rosewood furniture, a crystal chandelier, and a bed crafted from 1,000-year-old wood worth millions. Investigations revealed extensive overseas assets, including bank accounts in Switzerland, Singapore, the Cayman Islands, and the U.S., with deposits totaling billions. His real estate portfolio includes a private yacht, a European manor, a U.S. mansion, and a row of villas in Southeast Asia. Over 20 properties in total, with the most expensive being a French estate with a garden larger than a football field. Shi Yongxin's vegetarian meals are far from simple, featuring meticulously crafted dishes with premium ingredients. His tea of choice, costing tens of thousands per jin, 500 grams, is brewed in top-grade Yixing clay teapots, with leaves sourced from ancient trees. His travel entourage is equally extravagant, with 15 luxury vehicles, including Land Rovers, Rolls-Royces, and Mercedes-Maybachs, maintained by monks trained in car care. His public appearances rival imperial processions, complete with dozens of young monks, a giant canopy, and attendants lifting his robe. The expose notes his unchecked power as both abbot and businessman, rendering him untouchable even by the Buddhist Association. His investigation involved Interpol, with Swiss authorities freezing substantial assets. In the past, Chinese society's corruption was described as behind vermilion gates, meat and wine rot, while on the streets lie frozen bones. Under CCP rule, what rots behind those gates is not meat and wine, but human flesh and blood. What's discarded on the streets isn't frozen bones, but shattered remains stripped of organs. This is the brutal, unvarnished reality of Red China. To our friends in Taiwan, do you wish to be unified under such a regime? To our friends in the US, do you want to befriend, negotiate, or toast with such a regime? As the saying goes, when heaven seeks to destroy, it first drives mad. Let's wait and see.